Alright, hello everybody. This is Mr. MMW and I'm coming back to you with another episode of War in the West. Let us get on with it right away. So, this is the March episode. I should have recorded it last turn really, but I didn't calculate the days very correctly. So, let's go. Quite a few important things happening. First of all, with our OOB, we have upgraded pretty much all the bombers that can be upgraded to the Lancaster 3s. Meaning that, and all of these guys all together, they're like 1000 something bomber strong. And they have been bombing Berlin, finally. Bombing the manpower. Meanwhile, the Halifaxes are also bombing manpower, but a different place. And the Wellingtons are just bombing factories, and particularly these where are they? V weapon sites. The British fighters, not much happening here. And with the Americans, we have finally gotten the Mustangs, and we have gotten the upgraded tanks, fuel tanks, meaning that we have the best fighters. There is no more upgrades. There are no more upgrades for these guys. These are the best, the very best. All of them, all my fighters are of this type, and they have the upgraded fuel tanks. So this is pretty much our end game build. Also, our all of our bombers over here are the B-24, and only these guys are different, right? Even in Italy, we have upgraded our P-38s to use the bigger tanks, so they can escort their stuff a bit longer. This is going to be the stuff that I win the war with. Now on to what I'm doing in turn with my bombers. First of all, first of all, there is bad weather clearly for raindrops, so I cannot really bomb anything. Yeah, but I am going to be using my Wellingtons, and this is what I've been doing with them. I have bombed Calais, you can see 95%. Cherbourg and some other place I bombed. Dunkirk is one. Amiens has one, but whatever. I'm gonna try to hit this and one by one take them out. I hit something else, but I forgot what. Oh yeah, Antwerp, right? And Eindhoven a little bit, yeah. In case. Secondly, our Halifaxes are just bombing the entire Rhine just to re-bomb the manpower a little bit. It's quite useless to try to target anything because everything is like 30% damage, so. Then secondly, for like 2 days straight, we have been bombing Berlin. 2 weeks even. The other 2 of the month have been completely useless. But take a look. We have finally gotten good damage on the manpower. 30% in West Berlin. 38% in Northeast Berlin. And nearly 50% in South Berlin. So if I continue doing this for like 2 more weeks, I should have this area pretty well bombed. And that's fantastic. Then with the Americans, I am re-bombing, of course, Brunswick, and I've been doing Bremen for the last little while. But yeah, they're not gonna fly today anyway. I'm reconning, and I've been bombing, if I remember right. I have not been bombing Berlin at all. That will be my next target, I think. But I've been bombing, this was last month, if I remember right, bombing Magdeburg. They have repaired a good bit of it. Also Barenburg, yeah. But we have been bombing pretty much the entirety of March. Leipzig. And you can see decent damage. Not great, but they have also not flown because of the weather. So that sucks. I was going to hit it again. Also, Dresden is a pretty useless city. Austerlitz, okay. But yeah, I want to bomb Stettin to destroy those synthetic factories, and afterwards I'm going to keep bombing Berlin and the areas around it for the next month. Ooh, Brandenburg, take a look at that. A lot of vehicles. But that's very good. I also, please let me know if you know how to actually observe the damage that I have been doing. If there is any... I know that there is a production screen somewhere here, but I do not really know how to look at this stuff and know what I'm doing. So yeah, this is what I've been doing with the Americans. And also bombing Romania. Over here we have 60% damage, then 70 in both of these bases, 50 and 60. So about 60% damage to all the Romanian oil fields, which is pretty good. Decently good anyway. Although again, they have not been flying, so yeah. And also take a look, I'm nearly escorting them all the way there. That's fantastic. And actually let me show you the metrics. If this matters at all. Where do you see the map, man? You do not. Okay. So here you go. Let's take a look at these charts. So clearly, they have been declining. Total already, man. Okay. Guns. Heavy. Yeah. Once we invade, and I'll cover the D-Day invasions in a bit. They are nearly ready. Aircraft, take a look. They are down to 3,500 and yeah, they are not really any kind of a threat to us. 2,000 active, so there you go. Let's take a look. The manpower. Sorry, this is the armaments. Not really taken a dip. We have not really been targeting it. The manpower, however, we have, although not very successfully. And they are, you know, barely hanging in there, let's call it. They're not growing by any means, but yeah, they're not gonna die tomorrow. Fly. Oil. Oh, sorry. This, I think, is the oil that is actually useful, plus pool. So clearly, they are using it, but it's so small, honestly, compared to us, that it's kind of hard to tell. But it is, you know. I'm not completely sure how to read this, but, you know, perhaps you can inform me better. But yeah, their fuel, of course, keeps going up, but their pool of oil is not going to go up forever. So that's pretty much it. Let's get on with it. Level 2. And here we go. Execute air directives. Again, not much is happening today because of the weather. And I've also moved my interdiction zone up to northern Italy. Because that's, of course, where I'm going to need it soon enough. Oh, here we are finally bombing Romania. 3% damage, not tremendous. Those are just railways being bombed. You can see, by the way, how I pushed them back. We have been gaining ground relatively consistently in Italy. Another bombing in Romania, in Braz, 14% extra, that's good. Why do only... Although I don't understand why so few bombers get through. Maybe they just failed to link up or something, I don't know. I've also, by the way, moved my planes in Italy a bit more forward, so, you know, they can launch instead of, you know, so they have more loiter time. And they are clearly more consistently doing interdiction, as you can see. 7% more damage at Campina. Very good. Bombing this railway all the way down so they cannot get any supply in. And they cannot retreat or bring in reinforcements. That's very good. Stay 7 out of 7, and that is it. Very quiet turn. Oh well, let's begin with the reinforcements. We got the French division. I took a look at this already. Here it is in Africa. Let's also turn this off. Hello there. Why don't you go to Oran? And you shall join... Hello? You shall join your friends in the next turn, because you don't have enough PP points. Also received some... Yeah, these guys. You are unloaded. Correct. Indian. Ah, god damn it, I forgot to assign this. I forget where they are needed. But let's go over Britain first. Because I did not receive anything here. Although I did receive... Let me take a look at this again. D, E, and F. So I can't exactly tell where. Yeah, I cannot tell where they are. But whatever. So here you go. At least over here, we have the second Polish Corps. They need to be divided a little bit. In the eastern part of Britain, they are going to be doing the main invasion over here. I mean, main invasion, you know. Part of it. They're half of it. The second British army with the Polish Corps, which is pretty big. These two armored divisions over here, and these two are going to be invading over here. I can actually show you. There you go. You can see this. Does it show? Yes. Thank you. I finally learned something. Here we go. We are invading over there with those guys. With these guys over here. Then we have 3 British corps over here. This one is full armor. Then this one has 4 divisions. And this one has 3 divisions. These two guys are invading over here. And while this guy is over here. So that's where we're going to land. And if we take a look at the Germans, we are landing right next to Dieppe and Le Havre. So hopefully we can take one of these ports in any case. And this port in the middle, I'm invading there. Firstly, we can clearly see they are defending Le Havre. But they are not defending particularly strongly this tile or these tiles. Although in the middle they do have a full division, so maybe we can land and immediately attack. Dieppe is also heavily defended. Wow, they a bit of a, how should I say, bit of a 2020 vision there, AI, that I say. But in any case, the Americans, here is Shafe. Where is Shafe? Where are you? Here is Shafe with 2 engineer guys that are going to load afterwards. Here they are. They have 2 armies. This one has nothing yet, but they will. So here is the 3rd US Army. These guys, I have no idea what the hell to do with them. Cavalry groups that are basically just regiments. I have no idea what to do with them. Please tell me. But here we go. The 15th US Division has these 4 divisions. They are both loaded. One of them will unload here. One of them over here. And yeah. Where is this one? This one is part of the other core, but this one is landing here. And I hoped that these guys would move their assets from this port so that I can land over here. Yeah. But they do not seem to want to do so. Or maybe perhaps here. What terrain is here? Good roads. Come on now. Bocage, Polder. Okay. So the terrain is not particularly good for landing anyway. But I think I'm gonna either land here or here. But I think I'm actually going to move these guys. Where should I do so? All of these ports are pretty well occupied. Can I invade from all the way over here? By any chance? Sure. But these guys are busy, of course. And these guys, they have no spare divisions. In fact, although of course my paratroopers, when I set them up, they will be landing in here too. Yeah, I guess I need some more American troops. They should be coming in soon enough, though. Anyway, that's the plan. We shall see. I have no assurance of success. But if history is any indicator, this should not be that difficult. In any case, the biggest part is capturing a port and, of course, unloading properly. Actually, I can take a look at the reinforcements. I have no idea where these guys are. Huh. Let me take a look. 87, 180. 87. I hate the way these guys. Where do you even see the ID? 80. 180. Are they supposed to like enter in these hexes, but I'm blocking them? Is that the case? Can I even move them out? Well, whatever, I'll think about it. How about that? I also think I'm not actually properly loading with one of these guys. Yeah, with these guys. So you guys. There you go. Hopefully that's now set so they can begin preparing. And let's go down to Italy. Not much in the rest of it. I'm not going to do any more amphibious invasions for now. I do want to keep repairing the rail. Where is it? Where the hell is it? I've been doing this for a little while now. Because the AI refuses to help me. So anyway, here is the 7th US Army. Where these guys are, if I remember right, they're just retreating. And here is the front. We are getting a little bit boxed in over here, but we can attack every single turn. Take a look at that, beautiful. Let's take this division, whatever is remains of this. You guys go together and you attack here. Very good. We are demolishing them turn by turn. You are good. Let's attack you, and let's attack you with both of these guys. The full panzer division is here. Oof. We captured Florence, and they took heavy casualties, relatively. Heavy casualties. Of course, they're not heavy casualties by my standards, but you know. I'm used to war in the Pacific numbers. But there you go. And war in the East, of course. And there we go. You can get in there. Get in there too. There you go. We are in Florence now. We should attack over here. 2 divisions. Pretty big number. Let's attack with both of these guys. There you go. Congratulations. And then move. Of course, you cannot. Why would you? But I do want to actually get some of these guys out. I forget. These guys, if I remember right. I think they are supposed to be meeting with the British. Not the 5th, but the 5th British, yes. They're supposed to go together. And in a couple turns I'll pull, I think, yeah, this entire US First Army out. These six US divisions, they're very much going to go to Europe and be replaced by, you know. I'm gonna extend the front line with these Americans and French here, but it's difficult to do when you have mountains in the way, you know, reposition. Although the Germans have no chance whatsoever against me right now. Yep, and again with these guys, I don't really know what to do. Perhaps I should pull them back to Europe, but I kind of don't want to because I hate airborne divisions. I just hate them. Also, these guys, Tactical Air Force. Is this where you're supposed to be? No, you're supposed to be over here. This is where, sorry, this is where I rebased most of my Air Force. Yeah. Actually, move you over here. Yeah. These guys are still here. And that is gonna be it, I dare say. Let's, yeah, let's turn the turn. I don't think I got much else to show you. This game is, I've been playing Warren Days lately, and by god, this game is a lot more, how should I say, much less micro, and also more fun. This game is honestly just a superior game by comparison. It's just that you know the theater itself isn't as interesting and full of action as, you know, the War in the East. If they managed to, if they had done War in the East in the same way as they done this game, then it would have been a really good game. But instead, they went needlessly complicated. So yeah, there you have it. And there it is. Let's just check what we got this turn. And yeah, my plan for the next, at least this month, is to bomb Berlin. And hopefully next month, or either in, yeah, I think in May. I don't think I'm gonna cancel it until June. Chemical mortar, just. I'm going to invade Normandy. Where's this guy? Here. What? Huh? I received some guy, but I do not know where he is. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. We can actually add you to that one. Perfect, perfect. Anyway, let me save before I forget. If you wanna see anything, please let me know. Let me actually take a look just before I leave at the weather. Today, weather in the air is very rainy, and the next day is also rainy, so more than likely nothing is going to take. Oh, no, bad weather. April apparently is gonna be another one of the same turns. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.